What's up, friend? Welcome back to another TMNT standard video. Now, I have a bit of a confession to make. I have a new card that I'm obsessed with and determined to break. And it's none other than Technodrome, a 2-mana artifact, 3/3 reach trample creature, and it cannot attack or block unless its power is 6 or greater. You can tap it to sacrifice another artifact and draw a card. You put a 1/1 counter on this creature. The Technodrome is just a really great sacrifice engine. Like, you can turn artifact into card draw, it grows over time, eventually becomes a very valuable attacker and blocker. You just gotta make sure that you're playing a lot of artifacts, which is why I really love Technodrome in combination with this other like super underrated card, which is the Ooze, a 2-mana artifact. Whenever a creature you control with 1/1 counter on it leaves the battlefield, you create a mutagen token for each 1/1 counter on it. You then tap it and exile target card from a graveyard to create a mutagen token. So this is just a fantastic piece of graveyard hate, and also just a way for you to generate a ton of power. I really think a lot of people should consider if their deck list wants to Ooze instead of something like Ghost Vacuum or Soul Guide Lantern, especially if you're playing a lot of creatures and you maybe have some 1/1 counter synergy. This is so incredibly strong. I also especially love the Ooze in combination with Super Shredder, which is capable of growing like crazy. 2-mana 1/1 with Menace, and whenever another permanent leaves the battlefield, you put a 1/1 counter on Super Shredder. So yeah, you can only imagine that if Super Shredder is like 10 power or something, you have an Ooze in play, you get so many mutagen tokens. And one card that can really take advantage of that as well is the Rottenmouth Viper. So this card just applies a ton of pressure to your opponents, and especially when it's not interacted with, it can just really like take over games. The Viper is just also a really good way for us to get a lot of value out of Obsessive Pursuit. If we sacrifice a bunch of artifacts, then the Obsessive Pursuit trigger is going to be massive. Because whenever you attack, you put X 1/1 counters on target attacking creature, where X is the number of permanents you've sacrificed this turn. If X is 3 or greater, the creature gains a lifelink until the end of turn as well. So imagine a Super Shredder that is just also growing even further and also gaining life, which is unbelievably strong. But Obsessive Pursuit is a great engine for generating a ton of artifacts, card advantage, and any sacrifice deck of mine is going to have Obsessive Pursuit because it's just simply that good. Especially with Umbercrawler Zealot is another like sacrifice outlet that's capable of getting us to those like valuable life gain moments with the Obsessive Pursuit. It's really nice. Hilderblade is in here because it kind of works like crazy with the Technodrome. The equipped creature gets +3/+1. At the beginning of your end step, if a non-net permanent left the battlefield this turn or a spell was warped this turn, attach this equipment to the target creature you control. So if you just sacrifice like a mutagen token, your Hilderblade will equip to your Technodrome and you can attack with it as it will push it over 6 power. So that's a really spicy tech that we're running in here. And then we're looking at this really cool mono black sacrifice deck list. Now, I definitely don't think that Technodrome needs to be restricted to a mono black deck list, but I do think it's incredibly cool and I really did have a great time playing it. So I hope you have a great time watching it. Let me know what you think about Technodrome. Am I potentially on the right path, and can this card be broken, or do you think it's just mid? Let me know. I'll be curious to hear your thoughts. With that being said, let's get started with the gameplay. Wish we had the answers, but yeah, I know. At least they said they were playing this really cool Boros deck. But man, better leave my chat or you're gonna get booted. Alright, Grimbauble does not reach that Voice of Victory, sadly. Check out my deck to force you to check out his deck. Yeah, for real. Alright, Obsessive Pursuit. Maybe we can game. Yeah, because like it's not attacking, so we can't grow the Technodrome with the Obsessive Pursuit, you know? There's still like a pretty good sacrifice outlet at least, but the Demon Girl works well with the Drome. Oh my god, Beelzebub. Beelzebub immediately giving that, making it 6 power. Wait, that's kind of hard. That's kind of cool, actually. Yeah, yeah, the Diva. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, yeah. Miss Diva. Okay, we'll just block Voice of Victory then. That hurts a bit. That hurts a bit. Madame Aura, yeah. Seriously. Such a awkward position to kind of be in, you know. Technodrome is kind of missing me right now, y'all. Of course, we get like 3 Technodromes, but I'm feeling a bit sus about the card. Of course, of course. Poetic Glyph on Technodrome. Why can we only find Technodromes and Zealots? What's going on here? Bruh. So silly. Yeah. Technodrome is pulling a cub. Okay, so this clearly doesn't work. Outside of it just being like a reasonable sacrifice engine. Technodrome with weapons manufacturing. Yeah, maybe that's how we're supposed to play. What the fuck is going on with these... You guys. The hell are their Umbral Zealots doing? I'm so weirded out right now. Fourth Zealot is insane a little bit. Play poker, yeah. I gotta. Snake's kind of bad here. Weird. I just have to get through it with like a lot of life gain, I guess. Because we're taking like 3 damage for every creature. Such a weird spot to be in. Okay, make that 4. Damn, they really made a... no shade, they really made me believe like, oh my god, I really like reinvented the wheel with my Boros aggro deck, and homie is literally just playing like the deck that everybody is playing. Okay. Okay, at least this Technodrome can swing soon, but my god, what a grind. What a grind, man. Holy shit. Sure, we'll take the ooze. Do I want to crack this too? What the hell, why not? Like I said, our strategy is just pick Zealot, gain enough life to the point that they start crying about it. Predator is gonna grow eventually too. Yeah, you're right, but yeah, you're right. I should have done that instead of tapping this. I forgot this guy can block anyways. My bad, my bad. The midness. Yeah, no, I know. I mean, it's like, it's drawing us cards, okay? Like, it's not that bad. I guess maybe it feels like shit because we got 3 of them, but I mean, it is drawing us cards at the end of the day. So it could be worse. It could be worse, chat. It could be worse still, somehow. W snake. Technodrome might feel better with Mikey. No, that is for sure. That is for sure. Like, I could use this one, but I kind of want to use this as a blocker. Anyway. Maybe we're disrespecting Technodromes. How many cards have these things drawn us? Maybe we're being disrespectful. They've drawn 5. I mean, that's kind of like, that kind of eats. I mean, it, you know, that's somewhat a slay, I think. Damn, how much, like, life did I get for this? Or how much damage did I get for this? 12? Jesus. Fortunately, I have a lot of life gain, so I don't have to worry about it, but... Okay, so now we just win? What? Endless damage versus endless life gain, yeah, seriously. Or 43. Okay. Strange ass game, chat. Strange game. Grim Bobble feels dead as hell. Like, everything they have is 3 toughness. L Bobble. L Bobble felt pretty useless. I mean, obviously it's something that you can sacrifice, which is still okay, but... Is Technodrome too slow and grindy? I mean, Rotomouth Viper's also just really bad in this matchup, though. Fuck's sake. Aggroed so hard you went to Commander life. Nah, it's true. It's true. Viper feels like a dead card in this match, though, because it's like your opponent does not care too much about sacrificing tokens. They got enough. I like 0 Point Ballad, but... Is this hand too slow? I like the double shredder. Maybe I'll try. Okay. We have to just think on it a little bit. Because that felt, in like ways, obviously we did win, but also like, you know, something was off about that. I'll just discard a shredder here. I have enough shredders. Gotta focus on surviving right now. Shocking Sharpshooter. Maybe I'll do Springleaf Drum Technodrome, so I can get Technodrome out of 3 toughness and maybe set up a 0-point ballad. Yeah, I'm so upset that this guy can't block, though. Fuck. The Mythic, goddammit. Step up, like... We need to make the Technodrome Beelzebub. We gotta make the Beelzebub pile now. I'm so serious. We need Beelzebub. Yeah. Right, so now we just do this then? I do like the synergy between Technodrome and the Ooze though. Like, that's a lot of cards. That's a lot of cards at least. I mean, literally, like, we're shitting on this thing, but, you know, would Bob draw us more cards? Oh no. Obsessive Pursuit has arrived. Yeah, it's pretty consistent card draw so far. I mean... Just worried about when we face somebody that, I wonder what it looks like when we face someone that's... Making a sacrifice on the Springleaf Drum here. Finish your sentence. I'm so locked in, I'm sorry. Like, I'm trying to figure out all these 600 triggers. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. There we go. Now I completely forgot what to say. I was swinging with the 9-power shredder. Anyways, whatever I was gonna say is I wonder if Technodrome cooks this hard if somebody actually plays removal, you know? Like, this opponent is lacking. But, like, if we spend 2 mana on this thing and it just dies... But then again, then somebody has removed the Technodrome would otherwise be sitting there. So then it's kind of worth it, I guess? I don't know. Maybe we're not supposed to give up just yet. Maybe we're not supposed to quit on the Technodrome. Furies on Moonshadow. Yeah, me too. I'm not sure how good it is either, so... I like the Moonshadow in combination with, like, surveilling and stuff that we have access to, so... Or Hex the Drome instead of Shredder. I think that's a good result. Right, right. No lands. Oops. Oh, bitches. Oopsie. Well, at least this is a turn 1 play. It's a bit of an awkward one, but it is one. What the hell, sure. Okay, that's... You see, that's important. At least that you guys enjoy watching it, you know? Gene Pollinator, Blooming Marsh. What the hell? Don't know what that is. MTG is just a nice background. Hey, we take it. I guess I do want to start generating some blues. This is too slow, man, but it's okay. This is a bit slow. $20 lands. Yeah, we're falling behind a lot now because like we're missing our land drops. We're on the draw, or sorry, we were on the play, but this is we're not gonna get anywhere playing. We're not gonna get anywhere playing a single card a turn, sadly. Oh man, if only we had Technodrome. Fuck's sake. If only we had Technodrome. Could have been so cool. Will we ever get our Technodrome? Technodrome value of our dreams? Maybe not. Damn, that's a Roboroid. Okay. It's scary. It's not really tier 1, but people are working on finding the right version, I guess. There's Technodrome. Damn it. I have no choice but to get rid of the Roboroid though, do I? I want life gain. I do. I think I have to get rid of the blade, even though I have the Technodrome. That sucks. Yeah, like, I think I need the life gain too. I don't think I have a choice. These land drops me and miss his ass, though. It's really bad. Yeah. Can we get some fucking life? Any lands? I'm getting punished for this. Rip Hilderblade, there it goes. 07. Fuck. No. Should have not put that swamp at the bottom of the deck. My bad. My bad. That was a mistake. Nah, that's true, it's true. Yeah, Leatherhead's pretty bad. It's just like generic Golgari counters, generic Golgari mid-range or whatever. Okay. Well, sadness strikes, I guess. I have to get rid of everything. Just doubling down on stupid Rockler Zealot. Oh, it's fine, chat. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll be okay. Could just lose my Zealot here to a double block, though. Yeah, I am coming to Amsterdam, yeah. Problem is, like, you also don't have trample in here or anything. Like, I think if we are in red and we give ourselves manufacturing, we give ourselves more reach, you know? do like the idea behind that, like giving ourselves more potential to push through damage even when our opponent has blockers, because like that's kind of like a struggle, you know? Like that's one of the problems I see with this deck, is like once your opponent has blockers established, like the only way we get through it is playing a long game where we just eventually force all their chump blockers out, but it's like really awkward, you know? Where's Anvil when you need it? Yeah, nah, it's true, it's true. That would be so good in here. Or in the Rakdos version. Any version. No, it's just death. I guess, like, you got blimps, you know, but... Something missing. Then again, I do think that missing our land drops did not help at all, though, so... I'll try this out for now. Okay, why are these lands being such assholes? Can you please stop? What the hell? I'm actually contemplating keeping this. Like, I could sack a greedy freebooter to Deadly Precision and then pray that Technodrome does something, but... get the Scry as well. Pretty ass, though. I don't know, maybe we try it. Feels cooked anyway. Running Super Shredder and Kelvin for Pio. Ooh, that could be cool. That could be cool. See those vibes. Less that. Feels like removal though, isn't it? I want to develop the Technodrome, but I cannot lose my Technodrome. I'm gonna lose my Technodrome. I know I am. And then everything dies. Which is exactly why we gotta be in red, I think. Oh, 07. Gotta find like Pursuit or something as well so we can start drawing some cards. This is really important. That looks cute. That looks cute. I'll set up Zealot and Freebooter, I guess. Gotta keep making, mutagen tokens. At least we're pushing through damage, you know? Yeah, I haven't really done much. They're 13. Pursuit vibes. You know? Looks a lot like the Genova deck that we ended up playing. Yeah, the MTG equivalent of nervous shuffles. Not loving that. Technodrome exiled. Rip to the bestie. Rum. Eh. I don't really feel the urge to get rid of, or like to use my deadly precision here. I think I'm just gonna swing. It could backfire because your opponent could have a way to, you know, crack 3 artifacts, but I don't know. I feel like there's no chance. Unless Umbral Zealot, but... Could I play that? I don't know. Now I'm a bit worried, so you don't want to block there, because now I feel like I do sacrifice this. Oh damn it, it's a fucking blimp. That's so good actually, but I don't have the mana. I hate that, but... Actually, I could have had the mana if I sacrificed Freebooter here, but I don't want to do that. So anyway, yeah, opponent not blocking, just taking that as a sign that like they're probably having a way to sacrifice the artifacts and grow the Rex Sage. Like maybe Mutagen Man or something. Well... It's like life gain kills us here, so we gotta look in and look in. Okay, I kind of feel like I should have kept the blimp now on top, though. I think I should have kept blimp. I feel like that's a misplay. Come back! Because I could have sacked this, and then the treasure and the drum would cast it next turn, and then because of the treasure, make another blimp. You have 2 lethal attackers in the air. Yeah, that was a hard misplay. I should have never put that to the bottom. Thought about it more. Really. Double imp. Okay. I do think blimp is fun. It's very silly. That's also like a trope in Archer, right? Where they were all like obsessed with like a blimp or something. I don't know. I wonder if we are supposed to play Duress to stop like things like Pursuit on my opponent's side. But we can't have we can't have it all, you know? We can't have it all. Fable Passages helps with Obsessive Pursuit, helps with Moonshadow. That's kind of it. Helps with the airship. Oh yeah, I remember. They went across the Atlantic in a blimp. Yeah, it was funny as hell. I remember. I want to see Tez once. I know, but Tezzy is being a little shy. Everybody wants Tezzy. We need to brew mono black landfall. Please. Don't let him hear it. Shredder on Shredder violence? I don't want to set up Technodrome, low-key. Sassy on his toilet paper throne? Is that true? Ah, fuck. That hurts. Bad. Rex Sage removing that is, that's mean. That's mean. Anyway, Blimp Fable Passage could be kind of hard. I'm actually starting to think that we are supposed to play blimps in the main. Like, if we want to make this work as mono black, I actually think we're supposed to play blimps in the main. It's feeling pretty good. The Super Shredder battle. Yeah. Shredder Wars. Really wish I had one of these, like, valuable enchantments right now, though. Yeah, that's the one I fucking want. Damn. I need that. Yeah, I'm daddy dollars up in here, you know? I actually don't think we're supposed to play Tezzy, and we are probably supposed to just play the blimps. This deck. Got Drum and Treasures to help us ramp into it, I guess. Thank God I found my own. Been worried. Problem is, though, I guess I could play it out. I'll just let it sit there. Because I kind of need to remove my opponent's Shredder, you know? But do I want to hold? I don't think so. An extra point of damage. I think it's valuable. We want to win this race. Think about if I want to keep the... I don't think I can lose 3 life. I don't think I can lose 3 life. We just have to push like 9. Our Shredder grows when opponent like cracks the clues and stuff. I still think there's something to the Hilder Blade tech. Like, maybe we play, like, 2 Hilder Blades and, like, 3 Blimps or something. Or maybe we are just supposed to be Rectos. I don't fucking know anymore. All mystery. Yeah, I looked at that too. It's a fucking mystery. Like, I looked at that as well. It sucks. Isn't opponent dead? Am I crazy? Alright, well, we'll take it. Saying thank you for the 5. Not sure. I don't think they were in a position to attack there, but you know. Well, the draw is a bit sad, but Technodrome! We didn't come here not to vibe with the bestie. Dragon Sniper, holy based. Roommates, base as fuck. Who is this legend? No, that's what I'm saying. If here, I'm gonna louder for the people in the back. If blue gets ancestral fucking recall, we should be allowed deadly dispute. And that's a fact. I don't care. Like, if blue gets ancestral recall, we should be able to vibe with deadly dispute. But no. Black gets to suffer. You know, black gets to suffer, and that's just what we gotta live with, but it's not fair. It's only right. If blue gets Riddlers and all that shit too, like... Ancestral Recall coming back. That's what they call that blue lesson card. Ancestral Wisdom or whatever. Because it's basically Ancestral Recall or like whatever. I don't even know the real name. I just call it fucking stupid. Alright, chat. I'm very happy to announce we're gonna get Hilder Blade value. Your Ancestral Recall? Right, right. We accept Thoughtseize as a compromise. We do also, yeah. Anything, anything. We do accept that. Chat, we're gonna have to synergy heal. Here, Hilder Blade, Technodrome. Let's go. Obviously, I'm looking in. Obviously, the fuck. Gonna get my drone value. I've been waiting my whole life for this. Woo! As a toxic lesson player enjoyer, I love Accumulate Wisdom. I mean, yeah, if I'm a blue player, I would be very happy too. That's the dream, isn't it? Yo! Okay, Technodrome is alive. I repeat. I love... Chat, I love this opponent. I love them. What a goat. Elena and Elena partners. The roommates. They have the roommate avatar too. Oh my goodness. Love. What a goat. Yeah, right? I almost want to be disrespectful to Helena and Elena and get rid of the Dragon Sniper. I feel like I would be a fool to do that, though. You gotta remove Sniper. Like, it does allow to drone the vibe. But I feel like they're gonna play a Roboroid or something. Shit, okay, Chad wants me to do it. Okay, I'll fuck it, I'll do it. I'll vote. I'll do it. We just have to get some good life out of Technodrome. Fuck it. Nah, we ball. We're never afraid. We're never afraid. Watch my drone ball. W. I mean, it is clean though. Like, I do love that. Glory to the Technodrome. I told you guys it would be fucking a Roboroid. I told you it would be. That's okay. We just have to go and fight in the 1-1 counter wars, I guess. Yeah. Counter wars. Nice deck. Bestie, you too. I don't know if I could say that too, but... You also. I mean, I could do that and that, but it's probably better to put a blocker down, isn't it? You get to exile something with the ooze to get the mutagen. We gotta be a little careful here. I do want to put the Technodrome to 9. Trying to surveil here. Sack Technodrome to make a ton of mutagens. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down over there. Sacrificing Technodrome? Nah, you're crazy. We don't do that here. It's a thick wolf, yeah. Sacrificing Technodrome? Nah, nah. How about 2 9-power attackers? Okay. You know, like I said, I don't think the Technodrome is that good, but man, I'm having a hell of a time. I guess it counts for something, you know? It worked, yeah. Also, W opponent, Helena and Elena is so awesome. I love to see it. I love to see it so much. Technodrome to hero. Nah, it's true, it's true. Speak on it. Well, yeah, like, you know, it's not good. That's okay, though. That's okay. Well, I mean, it's not bad. It does draw a lot of cards, and eventually becomes a good attacker, but it is a bit slow. It definitely is. Let me cope. Yeah. Basically. It's fun. That's all that matters to me right now. If Technodrome has 1 million fans, then I am one of them. Techno and Ooze and Eugene deck. Ooh. Also hard. Wait, what happened? I thought they were a Gruul deck. Oh, they're Naya? Oh, that's pretty cool, I guess. Too cooler spotted. Nah, it's true, it's true. I'll start making some tokens. Yo, Technodrome and cookies. Hold up. Whoa. Technodrome. Wait, is Technodrome secretly Search Engine 2.0? Much to reflect on. What if true? Yeah, it goes in everything. Exactly, exactly. For a second, I was afraid I was sacrificing the Technodrome. Well. Yeah, probably just wild cards, yeah. Okay, we need an engine. We need a Ooze, or we need another, Pursuit. I have to be a little bit careful, though, because... I do have to be a bit careful. I really do want to make sure that we, yeah. I'm gonna get my techno value, but... Weird spot to be in here. Save that precision for... Elena, Roboroid. All the scary 4-drops they may have. I do wish that Technodrome wasn't restricted to artifacts, though. Like, that you could sacrifice a creature with it, too. I get it. Because it's, like, colorless and all that, but... I do think I just use this to draw. Well, you could also do it through the drone and grow it, I guess. That's probably better. Technically, yes. Missing me there, boss. Yeah, the role model goes kinda hard right now. That role model can go nuts. I think I have to hold back. Yeah, that's true. That's true for sure. Yeah, I'm just really worried about the life gain on this thing. Like, I don't think we beat that, so we just have to bless RNG. Hopefully the Technodrome value will show up at some point. We can start growing it. Grow the drone. Yeah, Sniper is not cute, but at least it's not going to gain life, I guess. Oh, that's really sad. Now, the question is, are we supposed to play Fountain Port in this deck? I mean, Fountain Port would make treasures eventually. I don't know. I feel like Realm of Go maybe. I don't know. This is the most lands we've ever seen in a deck, though. It is true. It is true. Also, yeah, colorless lands do hate our asses. That is so fucking sad. Rip Technodrome. The downside to Technodrome as well is that everybody and their mothers plays artifact removal because of lessons, you know? So that is not good news for artifacts. Drome specifically. What about the Golgari land? And mixed made of food? Oh, that would be Golgari. We're playing mono green though. Or mono green, mono black, sorry. My brain. Spirit. I wish they could block. They can't. They're sad. Off to the races. You a spirit? No. Fortunately. Fortunately, unfortunately. I mean, it's more like unfortunate here because that's a lot of damage coming in. Alright, what card saves us here? Removal. Any removal. Well, not any, but Bitter Triumph, I guess. Deadly Precision. You do think every color but black does a better job at creating artifact tokens? I mean, there's definitely something to that, but also black has Obsessive Pursuit. Like, I think the really awkward situation is that Viper is actually pretty fun. I think the really awkward situation is that black has the best artifact generator in Obsessive Pursuit, but then that's all they have. Whereas like other colors have a bunch of like other like medium or like above average generators, but not the best one. That's why black is always so tempting to play as an artifact deck, because it's like Obsessive Pursuit is good though. Snake. Turtles, thank you for 14. I do wish Rotten-Mouthed Viper would give you a card as well. Viper should give you a card for your opponent discarding or sacrificing if they lose life, or if they lose life, you do it the other way around. If they choose loss of life, you deserve to draw a card. It's always been one of the downsides to the Vipers that the card doesn't automatically like replace itself. It's getting spooky. Not sure how I win this. Viper needs something on ETB. Well, yeah, I mean it does have an ETB, of course, but like it needs to give you something as well, I always feel. Yeah, I'm dead as hell. Yeah, people keep saying Elegy. I think maybe we could try Elegy instead of Viper. I like Viper though. So I have this for removal, this for removal, this for removal. Like Bobble. I mean, Bobble could still work, I guess. Elegy suggestions. Looks pretty clean, this. Moon Shadow. Vinny, thank you for the 2. I should actually pin the YouTube video here. Nah, they're good. Like, you know, they're good. I don't know if it's biased. They're just good cards. Creature and Elegy. Check out the huge video of the day. Mono green skills. Seam Rip is mean, bro. Fuck. I'm so serious. We better not flood out again. I'm actually gonna get Madge. Not looking great. Nor. Humor we just can't deal with. I mean, in red you can't either though. Yeah, just want this deck to do good. I don't want to flood out. Like, bro, listen. No, you know, just no. At least I have removal, but... You just try to grow to Moon Shadow. Yeah, I could vibe with that. Hilder Blade, Normie Equip, whatever. Here we are. Anything for you, Moon Shadow? Anything for you? And it's gone. Raw Equip, yeah. Okay. Blade will make these spirits a lot scarier, though. That's really good, at least. That's great. Actual, plan to win. W Blade. Here we go. I know you guys are terrorized with, being stuck in your head. Okay, so we really can't have shit then, huh? Damn it. Just saying, like, I actually really like the blade strategy here, and then we get bulked. We'll do it. Hopefully they don't have something. We'll do it. Do this, Viper. Show the chat that we don't need elegy. Show the chat we don't need elegy. Show the chat that you are enough. Look in. Show the chat you're good enough. I do like Viper and Springleaf Drum. Yeah, it does feel very cute. Show the world what you can do, Viper. This is your moment. Man, opponent had such a cool deck and now they're just like... Naya control with some Aeroboroids. Maybe they overboarded or something, I don't know. Either way, still feeling pretty good here. To be fair, this deck could run the boots, like this, or the skateboard maybe. You could also give your Technodrome a power. You know? Oh, maybe... Wait, maybe we... Are we supposed to play skateboard? Isn't that like +1/+0 as well? Okay, GG, we got him though. Skateboard Technodrome. Hey. We keep changing this deck.